family. What's going on? Excuse me. Y'all know I just get home from work and I have to eat a little something. I hope my cousin Judy ain't on here. But, hey y'all. What's going on? We got a lot to talk about. I especially have to tell y'all how I feel that I finally got my house together. I got two different things going on. I got my house together. Um, it was a task, y'all. First of all, happy Tuesday. Excuse me. I'll be done in a little while. But I just see somebody with a comment. Why can't I see it on here? Hey! Hey, Heather! You know why I didn't come up here? Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. Hey, Heather White Way. All right. Yeah. So, listen, y'all. I'm going to eat a little bit because I'm hungry. I just get off work. Eventually, I'm going to have to quit this job. You know, because I ain't got enough time to do what I want to do, which is social media. Hey, T. Hey, Keisha. What's going on? Let me tell y'all. I am so happy that I finally got my room, my apartment together. Okay? It was a task putting shit together. That long that wall unit was a task. Right? It was a task. But I got it together. Now, there are still some stuff I'm not going to unpack. I may have to look for stuff because I know it's a few pieces that I'm looking for that I know is packed up. We'll find it later. We'll find it later because I'm looking for my really good black skirt that's short. Can't find it. I got to look for it. I ain't look for it. Let me tell y'all, my stuff was up so long. For 2 years, a lot of my stuff, my clothes, I forgot about some of my pieces, child. Forgot about them. I'm so happy that I accomplished that. You don't know what to do. Now I can go on to the next thing. Now, let's talk about Mr. Tenderism. Listen. I'm so happy that them people done rescued that man from Massa. I don't know what to do. He is all around everywhere. He went to celebrate. He went to cook for Ryan Osby. I don't know where he at today. I know the other day he was in Fayetteville, Georgia. Maybe that's where Ryan lived. I think Ryan lived in the ATL somewhere. He said it went bad when Keith Lee tried to give a man $4,000. What I don't understand is if somebody want to give somebody something, why you mad? Why you mad? He wanted the man to stay broke? Like, I don't understand that. Because now it's like having a new wardrobe. Yes, it is. It is. Man, I got some stuff with the tag still on it. I had forgot about some of my good church pieces. Baby, listen. Yeah. I got so much stuff that don't even make no sense. Wait a minute. I don't know where he at now, but I know he been all around. What I find curious is, where is his family? Do we have any kids? Because ain't nobody like spoke up for him. It's like other people, which I'm happy. Let me tell y'all something. I'm happy to see black folks sticking together and doing something, right? But I want to know where people at. Niece and nephew, somebody, ex-wife, best friend, I want to know where anybody at connected to him, you know, his family or best friends or something. You know what I'm saying? I want to know where them people at. Where's them people at? That's what I want to know. Because, you know, Unks is having a good time, though. They dressed him up. He looked good. Dressed him up, you know. Yeah, where's people at? That's what I want. Hey, Denise. That's just as bad as what Paula Dean did to the woman who's rescued. Yeah, Paula Dean looked bad unless that's AI. She looked bad. Hey, Nick Nick. Paula Dean looked bad, y'all. You know what I believe? You can't do people wrong, right? And just think you're going to skip on through life. Now, it may look like you're skipping on through life, but something going to happen to you. Something going to happen to you. Now, see, y'all, I'm trying to do 2 different things. 3 different things, right? I got 3 different situations going on right here, right? Because I think I like it. I think Fayetteville is somewhere near the airport. Fayetteville. It's a little far. It's a little further out. But I'm trying to... See, I can see y'all over here. I can see the comments. But if I look over here, I can see the comments too. I can see the comments too. But I need to be looking this way. That's what I need to be looking this way. Because that look bad from the side. I'm going to look this way and see the comments. But, anyway, yeah, I'm glad that the folks got him together. Now, if we could do that for everybody all the time, we would be on point. We would be on point because I like that. That they got together. Because what we was watching, y'all, was modern day slavery. That man was sure enough master. And I done seen quite a few videos of people have went to what is it called? Destination Smokehouse. And ain't nobody in there, not a soul. Not a soul in there. Now, I don't know if Destination Smokehouse is located in a black community. Because if so, you have to pack up and move and go around your peoples. Because them black folks is not going to spend a dime with you. They're not going to spend a dime. They're not going to spend a dime in Target. You should see what happened with Target. They're not going to spend a dime. Now, what we're going to have a problem at, if they tell us we can't shop in Walmart, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. See, I ain't never really go to Target too much. Well, I did actually like their bras and panties. I take that back. I did like their bras and panties. But I wasn't really a Target shopper like that, right? But, yeah, so is doing good. He's doing fine. And I was curious to know also how old he is. I'd like to know how, because he seemed pretty spry in his mind, you know. I saw a video, like I said, that said what made him fall out was, what made him fall out was the fact that he would take, see, this is the whole thing I don't understand. So Keith Lee came and said, I want to give Unc 4,000, however many thousand it was, right? I don't understand why Unc didn't take it. Like, did the man stand in front of it? Like, I don't understand why he didn't be like, I didn't get that part. I just didn't get that part. Like, if somebody would give me something, I'm going to take it. Thanks a lot. Right? Speaking of giving something, let me tell y'all what I saw today at work. This man didn't have Apple Pay to pay for what he was getting. Black woman said, I'll pay for it. How much is it? About $16, $17. Do you know I had to tell him to say thank you? I had to say thank you. It's a white dude, whatever kind of dude he was. Just say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick of white folks and they bullshit. I really am. But anyway, Unc doing fine. Now, let me tell you what I really, before we get to talk about Clarissa and Papoose, because I missed yesterday and I didn't do the weekend, we got to talk about Amy and her, what is his name? Dwight Howard, right? Like, I know she feeling bad now because the folks in Atlanta, some of them done talked against her, right? Because, you know, she turned on some folks when she was down there in Atlanta when she got with Dwight, right? Where they at? Where's Dwight Howard and them at? Anybody know where he play for? Where he live at? I don't know where he live at, y'all. Nobody got no respect. Where Dwight and Howard and Amy live at? See, and my phone is broke. I'm gonna get my phone fixed. I found the place that's gonna fix it for $70. Oh, that's what that card was for. Let me tell y'all something. I found the card in my purse, and I knew it was important. It said $70, had a phone number, and it had something else, right? And I was like, what is this for? That was this morning. That's what that card is for. The people that's going to fix my phone. I'm glad I ain't throw it away, because you know how you throw papers away out your purse? Some said, don't throw this away. This is important, and it wrote down, and it wasn't in my handwriting. I don't think he is playing. Yeah, he did. I did see his retirement. What city was they in, and who was he playing for? Because that's probably where they living at, right? I heard he put her out. Did he put her out, or is she still in there? Because if you married, he can't put you out, can he? If you married, even though he bought the house, can he put you out? I ain't going if I ain't got nowhere to go. Where I'm gonna go? That's why you. That's why you don't know where your name ain't on the deed. Thank you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what this lady told me today. A white lady walked up to me and said, she said, you know what? You look so together. You're so together. You have your earrings on, your rings, your watch. You're just so together. And I'm thinking, well, isn't everybody? In the driveway, I would just go with, she got mama and some sisters. I think she got two sisters. I know she got a mama. Just going wherever they at. Back to Detroit or somewhere. Going back where they at. I wouldn't, because, you know, they've been married, but they ain't been married that long, like a year or something, right? I don't know if she's entitled to anything, you know, like if they go to court or something. Because what's the annulment time? Is that 6 months or is it a year? What is the annulment thing? Time frame. Listen. This is what happens when you chase a bag. Now, she say she in love with him, but there's no way in hell you in love with a man who you know like boys. I know you ain't went that deep. Your heart ain't went that deep with that. You might be in love with how he was treating you, the money he was spending on you, and the places you went. You was in love with the lifestyle. Let me say that. You was in love with the lifestyle. Ain't no way in the hell you was in love with that man. You know he like boys. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. You ain't gonna make me believe that. She was in love with the lifestyle that she thought she was going to have. But also what I think is that he didn't never give her no money. I don't believe he gave her her own credit cards. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe she was cool long as she was with him. She was cool. But I don't believe he gave her no money. I just don't believe that. I just don't believe that. And what she should have did, let me tell y'all something. I need to teach a class. When these girls get with these guys with money, what I don't understand for the life of me is why y'all don't ask for a house. Fuck a bag and a jewelry and all. Why you don't tell the nigga to buy you a house? At least put the down payment down. Maybe you keep paying the note, the mortgage. Buy you a house. Get you a house so you have a roof over your head. That is the most important thing to me. That is the most frightening thing for me, is to not have somewhere to live. That is the most, besides death, that is the most frightening thing to me, not having somewhere to live. I'm frightened by that. Very much so. I'm frightened by that. And right, put it in their name. Like, I don't understand how they running around here. How they running around here just going on trips and eating good. So they walk away with something, set up a separate. Yeah, like, I don't understand that. If you with a man with means, ain't no way in the hell, for lack of a better word, I'm going to be with you, and I ain't set up, my situation ain't together over here. I'm just kicking it out. I'm just kicking it with you, and you ain't got no provisions for me? You ain't got no provisions for me on paper? No. Oh, I forgot I got left this fan on. Hold on, y'all. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I need some provisions. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn this heat off too. Hold on, y'all. That it got hot. No, I ain't doing that. Soon as we've been together 6 months, I don't know what the time frame is in nobody else's mind, but as soon as we together for 6 months, we need to get some shit in writing. I love you, you love me. Yeah, we in love. But If something happened to you, I ain't doing nothing. She stopped her whole career. I ain't doing nothing. I'm getting used to this shit. This shit feel good. I'm having a good time. And then I got to go back and work at Popeyes? No. No. They be so lust and defiant that they don't think about the future. Yeah. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, friend. He filed for the... I know it. I know it. Well, she say she was on her way and he just beat her there or something. Or she was down the street or something, right? That's another thing. You don't never let a nigga get the jump on you. He already got you because he got the money. You got to be thinking. You got to be thinking, right? Because they are. You got to be thinking. You got to be thinking, right? When Royce told you what he was, and Royce said her and Amy had lengthy conversations. You knew better than we knew. She told you probably more than she told the public. And you still didn't get yourself situated. Always, yeah. You didn't get yourself situated. There's no way I would have not had me a house. I would have had me a house before I had a car. Fuck a car, I could Uber. I need me a house. I need me a house. If I meet a man now, shit, you got to help me get a house. Shit. What we doing? What is we doing? Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... No provisions? You with a man... so, a man is a provider. I think people don't forgot that, right? Of course, we all can take care of ourselves, and then you team up, and y'all put your money together, and so on and so forth, right? But that's a man's job. It's okay to be in love, but you got to be smart. Also, these men don't... Yeah, so... Your time got to be worth something. Because he could drop... So, you know, what I know about men, a man could drop you like a hot potato. Y'all could be in love, had a good time. Just last night. Just this morning. And then Judy with the big booty or shit, Bob with the big booty. The way they going these days. And now your time is up. This is what I believe. I'm not an expert at it, but this is what I believe. Just my common sense. Any man that like men or any woman that like women... They're always going to go back to that. That's just what I think. I'm not an expert, but that's just what I think. If a man like men, matter of fact, while we talking about it, let's talk about, I want to see where y'all head at. Y'all know, I followed the boy DL Whisper. He in jail because he did something stupid. He went to T.S. Madison house and was saying stuff, right? Okay. But this is that was dumb on his part. This is my thing, that transgender, if I'm saying it right, transgender women or men, whatever they are trying to run with the narrative that, just like E.J. Johnson, that they only date straight men. What are they thinking? They're so delusional. They're all so delusional. I ain't got nothing against if you trans, gay, Molly or Polly. I don't care nothing about that, right? My problem is the delusion that's going on, thinking that a man that likes you, a man with a dress and a penis, is not gay. He is gay. He don't win yet, and they think that they're taking all the men. They're not taking the men that we want. We don't want the men that like men, and they don't want us, right? And I keep seeing this. I've seen it on a lot of, on TikTok, on a lot of the trans girls' pages that, you know, they like, and the interview with EJ and Carlos King, quite frankly, y'all, it bored me. I watched it all because I wanted to talk about it, but it bored me. I nodded off on it because EJ reminds me of a rich white woman. He's privileged. His daddy is Magic fucking Johnson, right? So, of course, maybe and probably his gay experiences are different than other gay men, right? But the fact to sit up there, you 7 feet tall, you a giant, and say that you're prettier, that's the part that got me. You're prettier than the women. And whenever you enter a room, you the prettiest and you look the best. That is delusion at its best. Now, you got your Tony Braxton haircut and you wear dresses. But you just a big old man in a dress, right? And he kept saying, you know, he been always wanted to wear dresses. He always looked better than the women in the room or the girls in the room. That's some delusional ass shit, right? And I wonder, do Magic have conversations with him like, nigga, what? Like, you know, what kind of conversations they have? They just let him live in his delusion, obviously, right? Because your face is strong. You got a strong face, right? You 7 feet tall. And he always got on kitten heels. Like, we don't wear kitten heels. Only the usher boy number 2 wear them, right? And I'm thinking he is seriously saying that he only dates straight men. They're not straight. Listen, y'all. They're not straight. TS, who all the other ones, they not straight. If they fuck with y'all, they not straight. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. I have no understanding on this. So what they're doing is they're trying to do the Jedi mind trick. If we keep saying it enough, we'll believe it. We're not gonna never believe that shit. We don't believe it. And I've seen some very nice looking transgenders and drag queens and stuff like that. Y'all know I love me some RuPaul. I've been watching it since it started, right? But you don't compare to a woman because you're not a woman. Am I right or am I wrong? You can be cute. You can be beautiful even for a man. But you can't compare to a woman. Like, all of that has me like, is everybody crazy or am I the one that's crazy? Am I crazy? They hate us and they're trying to be us. And so at first I was like, they don't hate us. Do they hate us? But the more and more and more and more I keep hearing them, y'all, I want some ice cream so bad, that just a thought came in my head. The more and more that I listen to them all, for the most part, I'm thinking, maybe they do hate us. Like, everybody hate us. You know, the black men hate us, the gay men hate us, the trans men hate us, the white men hate us, the white women hate us. But they all secretly want to have us or be us. They do. They do. Because white men, let me tell you what a white man said to me, and I just act like I didn't hear him. I just act like I didn't hear him, right? He was flirting. I definitely don't like, if I was to like a white man, he'd have to be a businessman of some sort. Damn sure couldn't be a country one with the cowboy boots and the cowboy hat. That wouldn't go, right? And you know, I found this so strange. Like, do I look like, I'm very ethnic looking. I'm very ethnic looking. I'm dark. I'm tall. I got big nose, big lips. I'm very ethnic looking, right? Do you think in your good mind that I would be attracted to you? No. I like black men. You can be ugly, just be black. That's it. Yeah, but that T.S. Madison stuff about what? About what? Or nothing. And then, yeah, so it's like, you know, I find that odd, right? I find that odd. And I think that what they're trying to do is make it normal. Make it normal, right? But I don't want a man. And another problem I have is a lot of these women, like, hey, y'all, I saw this last night, or was I dreaming this? Is Stefan Diggs with a man? Drop down in the comments real quick and tell me, or did I dream that? As y'all know, sometimes I go to sleep on TikTok and the shit might have been in my head because I heard it, or I thought I heard it or something. Because I keep hearing that he like me, but he was with Cardi. That don't mean nothing. We all know that. But is that true? Cover part 2 is coming soon. What's cover? Hey, Chris, cover part 2. What's that? Girl, so somebody tell me, did I see that or did I dream that? That he was with a man. It seemed like they named a name. See, yesterday I was tired. When I came home from work yesterday, I was so tired. I didn't get any sleep the night before. I probably slept 3 hours. And when I left work early because someone could leave work early and lay down for a while, and then I go live. But once I laid down, I was like, I ain't no getting back up. I was exhausted. I literally slept about 9 or 10 hours. But I thought I saw that Stefan was with a man and it was a man's name. Maybe I dreamed this shit. I don't know. He gives gay, but maybe not. Is they all gay? How we gonna procreate if all the men like men? Where that come from, y'all? Is it in the food, you think? Where that shit come from? Anyway, anyway, listen here. So the girl, I just got hip to it. Y'all probably been hip to it. The girl that was stuck in Dubai, is she home yet? I know she was in Australia. Did she make it to her American home? And how did they get to Australia? Anybody know? How did they get to Australia? And did all the black girls get out of Dubai? That's what I need to know. That's what I need to know. Did they all get out? Because I thought that they had bombed. How did they get away from there? That's what I need to know. You know, and you can't really watch the news. I mean, you can watch the news. You should watch the news. But you can't really, they're not telling all the news. That's what I should say. They're not telling us everything that we need to know about what the fuck going on over there. And why is Trump not just say, I quit, I'm sorry, I made a mistake? Because those people, I don't want to say it right, Middle Easterners, because I don't know if it's Iran, Iraq, or whoever they is, they grew up in war. We over here playing war. They grew up in war, right? And from what I've been told, when I saw it on somebody's something. I don't know if it was Don Lemon, I don't know who it was. Because I saw right now, I'm only trusting black. I ain't trusting everybody with information, right? That they don't want the war to quit. They want to keep going. The Middle Easterners, right? That's what they say. They want to keep going. Because they said, this, I heard this on the news or somewhere, that every time they shake Trump's hand, then he go back on the agreement. So they said, now we're going to keep this shit going. That disheartens me. Government ain't going to ever tell us the point to, yeah. And so it's like, okay, we're going to deploy our people over there for something senseless that we ain't had no business being in. What is the cause? What is the root of the what started it? Because Trump wants to run that over there, like he's like an evil dictator wannabe, right? Gas is now. I got to get gas tomorrow, and I'm gonna fill up. But gas is up $1 more from 2 weeks ago. It's up $1. Last time I got gas, it was $2.59, $2.49, something like that in my car. Now it's three something. $1 more or more, right? $1 more or more. So Trump started wanting to rule everything. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the Lord to do his big one, y'all. I'm still waiting on the Lord to do his big one. But yeah, I don't know. All we could do, y'all, at this point is pray and just pray. That's all we could do is pray and mind our business. That's all we could do at this point is pray and mind our business. Hold on. Now let's talk about Clarissa. Was Clarissa cheating, y'all, with Maserati Bud? Why did she act like she didn't know that man? Gas for what? Is what? 60 cents. See, I saw it was $8. We at war for no reason. Right. See, so many other things to focus on. Yeah. Clarissa Shields. This is the problem I have with Clarissa Shields. And every time I say I'm a bag up off of her, she do some dumber shit that she did the last time, which is almost impossible, right? Clarissa Shields being a heavyweight champ, 2 times Olympic champ, and all of the things, right? And I think she has more accolades than Layla Ali, I think. I'm not sure. But, I gotta take the glass off. But, right now, she should be on the Wheaties box. She should have a deal with Nike. She should be on all kind of commercials. She's tarnishing her brand. Clarissa, if you listening, I hope you pay attention. You so busy trying to clout chase and be that girl to the internet. Fuck the internet, right? Get your bag. Get your generational wealth for the kids that you think your invisible kids you're gonna have with Papoose, right? She should have a Nike deal, a Reebok deal, a somebody deal, right? She should be on the Wheaties box. She should be on the what's the people that make the boxing gloves? What's the name of them? She should have some deals. Papoose is her manager. He don't know what the fuck he doing. She don't have a PR team. And can't nobody tell her nothing. When these dramas and these scenarios come up, her PR team should tell her what to say and talk for her. Matter of fact, she should not even be talking. She should not be heavy on social media like she is. Every day you on social media for something negative, then you get in grown men business between Pap and 50 Cent. Wrong move. Wrong move. Wrong move. Right? Why'd you do that? Was you cheating? Maserati got a video with y'all together. You said you don't know the man. Gotta quit lying, Carissa. You gotta quit lying. We don't care if you was with all them people. We don't care. Nobody cares. You didn't have to lie. You can Papoose. You gotta talk to him. Now, what I think now, exactly. What I think now, hey, India, what I think now is maybe, let me see how I want to put this. Maybe her and Papoose was playing all the time. Right? It was a fake relationship all the time. Y'all think? Because what is going on with that? If he was with Remy or she thought he was or whatever, your comments keep getting deleted? Who deleting them? How they getting deleted? You a moderator? I don't know. Type something. Type what you typed before. Put it back up there. Do y'all think that her and Pap said, okay, we just gonna do this? And if you want to pick somebody, why pick Pap? He not a manager. He not a manager, right? She needs a manager. She needs somebody. She need a brand. What do people call it? A brand specialist? I don't know. I'm just making up a name, but that's what I'm thinking. I just see them disappear. You see them disappear? Well, I can see them though. I see your comment. What I want to know is, Pap is in it to win it. What I want to know, yeah, but y'all need somebody smarter than y'all. They need a brand specialist. They need a PR person. They need a fashion somebody, a stylist. Like I seen her one day. She had on today her birthday. Matter of fact, I think she's a Pisces. Him and Papoose Pisces too, just like me. Well, I seen her with something on, and she had on black stockings. Like, why you got them black stockings on with that? Whatever it was, it didn't look right. She could do way better. Yeah, she can. She can, but I don't understand why her fixation with Papoose. I don't understand that. Like, he's the greatest of all time. Like, something like that she said, right? I don't understand that, right? I don't understand why she don't get with somebody in the boxing industry. Yeah, she's looking country. Somebody in the boxing industry to guide her. Hell, call Don King up. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why you don't have any brand deals. Why you so on Snapchat and TikTok? That don't make no damn sense to me. She should have never left. That's what I say. She should have never left him either. Because wasn't they doing fine? Why did she leave him? Did he cheat or something? What was the reasoning for her? Because they was fiancéed. They was engaged. So why did she leave him? I think he showed her affection and something she has never felt before. So she was... Who, Papoose? Because it don't seem like he liked touching her to me. But it was given he's trash. Now I don't like him either. She can't get deals because she is too busy trying to be. Yeah. Yeah, she wants to be the internet sensation, but she ain't looking at the law. See, let me tell y'all what Clarissa is. I said this before. She is a diabolical slowhead. What that means is she's slow, but she thinks she's slick, right? And I don't want this for her. I don't. But she's going to end up in the long run with no money if she keep at this, what she doing now. Why is every time she goes somewhere, you got a gang of people with you? Nene, I found out her name Nene, the light-skinned girl. Why is Nene always with you? Is that your girlfriend? Low-key? Why is Nene always with you? Is that Papoose girlfriend? Like, I don't understand these things. I don't understand these things. And the move to go to Zeus is she really going to Zeus? Now listen. Her hands are registered, right? Boxers can't fight. So what's she going to Zeus to do? Because them girls at Zeus, they fight. Them fighters over there. So what's she going over to Zeus to do? What's going to be the story, what's going to be her deal at Zeus? Because I know she ain't trying to get on bad. She can't fight them girls. I don't want this for her either. I hope yeah. Well, see, at first, y'all, I like Pat when he was with Remy because we don't know him. He looked like a good supportive boyfriend. Now, okay, let's say he is using Clarissa. At some point, though, since this is your property and this is your money, you got to whisper in her ear and tell her, hey, don't do this. He still need to teach her how to move, which he's not doing. So that means, is he stupid? I was in her camp. She would have been done with, right. But see, but see, she don't have her mother and father are, were or are addicts. I don't know if she's dealing with her siblings. Everybody got their hand out. I get all that, right? That's why she needs a manager, and Papoose ain't it. She needs a brand person, somebody to get her some brand deals. I don't know who does that. And she needs a PR person. She needs a whole team, a solid team around her to protect her and have her best interest at heart. She ain't got that. She putting it all in Papoose hand. See what happened to Remy. Now Remy, she got rid of Pat, but now she blowing up. Being a moocher. Yeah. Listen. Do y'all watch Bell Collective? Y'all tell me y'all watch Bell Collective. Let me tell y'all something. See, y'all know I'm a reality head. What is happening with all these reality shows? They start off so good. The premise be so good. Yes, y'all. Black greatness, right? And then it always be old raggedy ass nigga to fuck it up, right? Now, this past episode of Bell Collective, I could have reached through the screen and slapped the shit out of Glenn. I need to shake his wife, Leticia, right? All this time, you've been with Glenn. See, this is the problem. You've been with Glenn since you was 14 or 15. He's been controlling you all these years. And he won't let you come out of the box. He won't let you come out of what you try to do. Leticia done tried to do this, and that. And he always fuck it up. Now, she was at a photo shoot for her imaginary talk show, right? He come in there on some bullshit. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then had nerve to say, I want to be on all emails. I want to be in all text messages. I don't know how she dealing with that. After I wasn't in on all your deals, all the people you sleeping with, all the inboxes you've been in. Every season is about Glenn and cheating. Every season. How long is she going to take that shit before she go and head on about her business and become the woman that she want to become? Because see what's going to happen. Next thing if she's probably already 40, if not be 40, 50, then 60, then what? Right? I felt so bad for her at this because she don't know how to break up out of it. She don't know how to break up out of it. And I thought Marie was her friend, But I ain't sure if Maria is really her friend or not. I ain't quite sure on that, right? Because she was doing some get back shit in between Latrice and Letitia. She was like, "Well, you didn't take up for me and da 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 da," right? That's not your friend. She ain't got nobody she can look up to. Her mama, I guess, been trying to tell her, but she ain't listening, right? Glenn won't let her do nothing. And what I'm afraid of, especially that time she tried to get her apartment, he came over there and looked like he might put hands on her. Ain't nobody talking about that, but he appears that he may put hands on her. And I just think that somebody that's been controlling you 20 years since y'all was teenagers, I don't know. I don't know. And the mind games he plays on her just, yeah. And she wants to do this, and that. She's got a lot of great ideas, but she can't put them together unless she include him, because he got the money. What I want her to do is go get a job. Quit trying to be an entrepreneur. You ain't got no money to do that. See, Latrice man backed her. Latrice had a good hustle hand. She was selling hair out of her car, and then she got her a brick and mortar and so on and so forth, right? She got a man that can help her. Glenn ain't gonna do nothing but pay the bills. He paying the bills for you to sit there. And he so much as said that. I heard him say it, right? He don't want you to do nothing but sit right there. You're going to waste your life away, and that's selfish of him. She has all these great ideas and all these great thoughts, but she ain't got no money to go through with it, right? She got no money to go through with it. She has to depend on him. I feel sorry for her because he has antiquated thoughts, and he can cheat. Just think if Letitia had cheated. Just what would have happened? What would have happened had she cheated every season? He wouldn't even be there after the first season. He'd been gone. Damn sure wouldn't have been there 7, 8 seasons later, right? And he keep cheating. I don't know if Jackson that small, but why it got to be somebody know? Why is that, right? Like, I feel sorry for her, but then again, but you know, the first step she has to do is get her own money. Is he going to allow her to go to work, or he going to come up to the job and just stir that up? She got to put her foot down, for real. Like, nigga, I'm about to go to work and this all. Because he knows that if she gets some money, she gone. He knows that, right? So he going to do everything in his power for her not to do that. I don't like him no more. First, I was like, oh, he just cheated. First season, second season. He almost had a baby. They thought he had a baby. That was her time to cut then, right? When they got to take a DNA. My husband should not have to take a DNA test with another woman. No, right? What'd you say, the game video? What game video? But my husband should not have to take a DNA test. She should have cut him in. He had cheated before that. Something else happened the season before. Now the girl, this is what nobody's, and this is another thing Letitia didn't stand on. Latrice knew that girl was going to talk about Glenn and her DMs, and you invited everybody over to hurt her. You did, Latrice. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You knew that, and you did. You did. You did. You did. And then y'all kumbaya, and now y'all are cool. I don't trust her, and I don't trust her. Right? Because if that was really your friend and you knew, let's say my friend came to me and told me about my other friend's dude said something to her. I'm not going to tell my friend whose dude is cheating, but I would tell Glenn, the man, listen, I know what's up. I don't want to tell my good sis, but knock it off or something like that, right? I would have told my friend, you can't never mention this. Don't ever mention this. Don't ever mention this. That's what friends do. You shut the fuck up. Not, let's play a game and who all man in here cheated and all, whatever the game was. That was a stupid game, and Latrice knew better. All your progress. Hey, who is that? Greenheart, continue to prosper. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I can't because I got the one phone. I can't check it right now. But you know, I feel sorry for her because she wants to break out. I feel like she's like trying to get out the box and she can't, right? He won't let her. And what he did this time, he wanted to fuck that up. He wanted to fuck that up. Now she wants to blame her manager. Her manager was just being a manager. Nigga, back up off the set. We doing something right now. Her and whoever she told said, well, yeah, he was at fault too. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He's managing. He was managing the situation. That's what managers do, right? I didn't like that at all. Because right there, I said she's never going to get free from him. She's never going to be able to do nothing that she wants to do. Never. Unless he's in it to fuck it up. Unless he's in it to fuck it up. Because that's what he wants to do is fuck it up. She wrote a song for Pap and made a video. Wait, somebody told me, I just thought about that Clarissa made a rap, right? And it sounded horrible. And it sounded horrible, right? Like she is just all over the place. That's because, let me tell you something. Whatever the part of your brain that make you have good sense, she ain't got it. Her synapses ain't synapsing, right? And she just, I feel sorry for her. She's somebody else I feel sorry for. Because she thinks she know everything and don't know shit. That's a bad place to be in, right? That's a bad place to be in. I want some ice cream so bad. Let me tell y'all something. I bought some sugar-free ice cream, right? Makes you use the bathroom. I don't like it. It makes you use the bathroom. I don't want to do that all night long. I want some real ice cream. Real ice cream. Real ice cream. Yeah, I'm, you know, ladies, listen. A lot of my friends have good husbands, right? T in here, she got a good husband, right? But if a man is trying to deter you from your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations, he not the nigga for you. He not the nigga for you. Even if you say you want to do some stupid shit, he's still supposed to support you. And when it go bad, be right there to hold you and help you cry and do all that. And somebody that tries to keep you down is not for you. Whether it's your mama, your brother, your sister, your best friend, whoever. If they're not letting you live up to your whatever your aspirations and your dreams and your goal, that's not the person for you. And I don't know why Letitia, what do you think at night? Now, I know she's on the brink of trying to leave him because she said she wants to be celibate. That's the first step. I don't want you touching me no more. I don't want to have no more sex. That's the first step. When those of y'all ain't never been in it, that's the first step. No more sex. Letitia has quit him in her mind. Her mind has quit him. No more sex. Her mind has quit him. I did that with my ex. We didn't even have no sex. You keep cheating anyway. Go on, do your thing, right? No more sex. That's the first step of the breakup. Now, you can be with that person for years, I guess, and no sex, right? But because I know that's happened to some people that I know, right? But in my opinion, ladies especially, if your man ain't touched you, shit, I'm gonna say a week, but we gonna just we gonna say 30 days. He touching somebody else, right? A woman, that's the first thing we let go of. We don't want that. I don't want no more sex with you. That means I don't like you anymore. I'm no longer connected to you. I don't want to be connected to you. And I want to end this shit, right? But because they're married and because she has no money, that's the best she can do is cut off the sex. That's the best she can do, y'all. Is cut off the sex, right? She's got to get her a job. I don't give a fuck if it's a corner store. Let me tell y'all something. I knew a dude, this was a long time ago. I learned this early in my early 20s. It was a dude I knew. I messed with the nigga, matter of fact. I didn't know he had a wife and a whole bunch of kids, right? And he was outside doing whatever he wanted to do like a single dude. His wife got a McDonald's job or a Burger King job, right? She got that job and left that nigga with all them kids. He had a bunch of kids. He raised them too. He raised them. left that nigga with all them kids and went on about her business, right? That's all Letitia got to do is get her a job. Just go quit trying to be an entrepreneur. You ain't got nothing to entrepreneur on yet. Go get you a job. Get you a paycheck, a steady income. Because see, right now, when you say I'm an entrepreneur, we're gonna have a brunch. Glenn give you the money for the brunch. You know, you just playing. That's his playtime, right? Go get you a job, Letitia. That's what I'm saying. Letitia, go get you a job. Clarissa, stop fooling around on social media and get you a team of people. Amy, get out the driveway and go to your mom and them, because these women out here looking foolish, right? They're out here looking foolish. And they're beautiful women, each and every one of them. Beautiful women. Got shit going on and can't get it all the way together. Can't get it all the way together. Why? Why? All about a nigga. Nigga take you down through there, right? The wrong one, you might not never recover. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna start going live on TikTok, y'all, after work when I ain't tired. Some days I be tired. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all know what I be tired of saying? How you doing? Hello. Good morning. To 50, 11,000 million, quadrillions, hundreds of people every day. That shit gets on my nerves. And y'all know I'm a sociable person. I'm tired of talking to motherfuckers about nothing. I really am. I shouldn't have said that, but that's the truth. I'm tired of talking to motherfuckers. But anyway, yeah. Y'all, for y'all that ain't on TikTok, get on TikTok, because I'm going to be going live on TikTok, because the people tell me that TikTok pay, and I need some money. I'm going to be going live on the TikTok, right? Probably several times a week. Several times a week. You know what I'm saying? Several times a week. Because I'm trying to stop working. Period, point blank, right? And I got tired of the shit. I'm ready to stop working, right? Or at least go to 4 hours or something. I'm tired of having my whole day tied up at a job. The way you put them glasses on just cracked me up. Listen, because I'm trying to see, right? Oh, that's my boy. That's my son, JoJo. JoJo from Kokomo. Y'all say hi to JoJo. Hustle Junkie. Y'all say hi to JoJo. JoJo, you on my live? Oh, bless your heart. I'm going to call you in a minute. JoJo get married, y'all. JoJo get married. But anyway, I'm gonna start going live because I'm gonna talk about. I ain't quite figured out what my niche gonna be on TikTok. That's the problem, right? Because y'all know I like to talk about everything, right? But I think I'm gonna, because Black women, we in a state of emergency shit, right? We in a state of emergency, right? And I see too much dumb shit going on. I see too much dumb shit going on, right? All for the sake of a man. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that. And I know it's hard for some women to be by themselves. It's a tough road. Like I drove that motherfucking U-Haul from where I come from, Charlotte down to here. Y'all know how hard that was? How many days it take me? 3? Yeah, 3 days, right? That's something if I had a man, maybe my man would have did, right? But I ain't got one, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Then I get here and unload the truck. I know my neighbors was like, damn. I unloaded that truck. Took me 2 days, but I unloaded it by myself, right? Then, after getting the shit all in here, and it was all over the house for about 10, 12 days, I couldn't take it. Now I got to put all the clothing racks together by myself, right? So that's why when I meet a nigga and he ain't talking about shit, nigga, get the fuck on, right? So, and I done met a couple recently. Get the fuck on, please, sir. This dude asked me out to dinner. I said no Sunday when I was putting up my rack. Not one time, even though I didn't want him at my house, no way. I didn't want to know where I live. Not one time did he say, I'll come help you to do that. Not one time. Then he said, well, when you finish, I can take you out to dinner. He had mentioned that a couple times. The second time he asked me, I texted him back and said, no, not this time, maybe later. He never called me again. Niggas want to play. And I think he had a wife anyway, or girlfriend or something. I think he lived with somebody. And I mentioned that to him, and he was, he said no, but I think so. And because I peeped it, because every time you call me, you outside. Why the fuck the wind blowing every time you call me? What the fuck, right? But it took me some days to get that together, and I'm so proud of myself because it's a dressing room, right? It's a clothing room. But I did all that shit I said all that to say this. I did all that shit by myself. By myself. Right? So you can do some shit. No, you might not want to. Might be a little rough for you, but you can do some shit by yourself, right? You can. Ask God to give you the strength, and He gonna give it to you, and then you handle your business, right? So therefore, when you meet Joe Blow and he ain't doing shit for you, you can immediately dismiss that motherfucker. Immediately. And it don't feel no ways about it. None. None. And I guess Buddy thought you taking me to dinner was gonna be like, woo, yeah, dinner. Nigga, I can feed myself. Yeah, Kiki, I just found out my daughter just told me that. What did she die from? But Kiki might have been in her 70s though. Cause she was on what's the show? She was on, what was the name of the show, y'all? In Atlanta. In New York. What was the name of the show? The Gong Show? It wasn't the Gong Show. What was it called? Oh, she had a heart attack. She was 74. Yeah, I knew she was in her 70s. What was Apollo? Yeah, how I forget that? Yeah, she was 74. Wow. Wow. She was beautiful too. Beautiful. Right? So that's why Showtime at the Pop. That's why I'm not eating no yeah, did I tell y'all I ain't eating chicken? I ain't eating chicken no more. I might eat it again, but not right now. I ain't eating it. I eat a pork chop before I eat a chicken. I need to stop saying that because I fuck around and ate a pork chop. I did eat a pork chop once this year. I do a pork chop once a year. I done shot my wad. The year just started. I already shot my wad on the pork chop. So, but yeah. Rest in peace to Kiki Shepard. Yeah. I'm just thinking about some shit. Anyway, I don't know what my niche gonna be on TikTok. I need to have a niche, right? And I thinking about gospel singer. You was thinking about a gospel singer. What gospel singer? Oh, Kiki. Well, no, I don't know who you talking about. But I think I'm gonna talk about relationships and narcissism because I was with someone for so long. I think that's gonna be my niche, right? But I'm gonna go live on TikTok starting maybe tomorrow. If I go to bed on time and all goes well, my phone ringing, so my thing gonna go. Y'all know what I don't understand? I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. When somebody called me, it'll come across. I knew that's what he was talking about, Kier Shear. When it come across, it'll cut off and it'll come back on. It ain't supposed to do that. See, it just did it just now. I don't like that. It's on Do Not Disturb. Nothing should come through. I'm gonna have to get me an iPhone. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to get me an iPhone. I had an iPhone to joke about me, but I lost it. They stole it in Atlanta. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. I'm gonna go live. Back to what I was saying. I'm drifting. Come my mind. I got in my mind a whole bunch of shit. Listen, I'm gonna be going live on TikTok in the evenings when I get off work, right? I'm still gonna go live on YouTube too. But I want to go live on TikTok because I need to see what it hit for. I do. And TikTok don't have all them restrictions and shit like YouTube do either. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always be on YouTube because that's where I started at, right? But I'm gonna see what TikTok is giving monetarily. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what, because I know it's a big difference. I know it's a big difference. But anyway, y'all, I want some ice cream, right? JoJo, send your mama some money so she can get some ice cream. I don't want to leave. See, let me tell y'all something about the parking in the apartment complex, right? The good spots be gone at this time. Like I got a semi-good spot right now. But when I leave, I was to leave and go get me some ice cream, my good spot gonna be gone. That's what's gonna keep me in the house, right? Good spot gonna be gone. I need that. I need my good spot. Oh, I'm gonna eat some cereal. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat some cereal. I got some milk. I'm gonna eat some honey nuts. That'll solve it. Yeah, it's cold and it's sweet. Problem solved. See there? See there? Problem solved. Problem solved. Yeah. I'm gonna eat some cereal. That's what I'm about to eat. I ain't got no banana, but that's okay. I'm gonna eat some Honey Nut Cheerios and um yeah. So I think tomorrow, y'all, for sure Thursday, I'm gonna be on TikTok live for sure because I'm off Thursday. I'm gonna be live on TikTok Thursday for sure. And I may be on, and see, the only thing about TikTok, you got to be on there for a few hours. That's the only thing. You got to be on there for a few hours. So y'all got some suggestions? Drop it down in my inbox and tell me what I should be talking about, okay? I'm ready to go now because my kids is calling me, and yeah, and somebody's calling me. Yeah. Anyway, see y'all, Jack Squad. Probably, I don't know, Sunday. This all depends on how I feel when I get off work and how my day was, right? That's why I gotta quit. I gotta go part-time. Not quit, but go part-time real soon as my money get up. Anyway, see y'all, Jack Squad.